I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration.
I would beat you.
When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties.
Yo, welcome back to the fifth round. As always, your boy Stephen Moustaris and special guest Gracie over here over the shoulder. Always rocking with me. The pub's got to be in the building, but man, I wanted to take a little bit of a break from MMA today. Plenty to talk about, but I definitely wanted to, do a video on Jake Paul Anderson Silva over the weekend. There's so many things I could start off. I could start off by talking about the fight. I could talk about, the winner, the loser, did they get it right, all this stuff, but I definitely at least want to start off by saying Jake Paul, I'm fucking impressed, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, we're sitting here. I was sitting here before the fight. I'm sitting here talking like, man, Jake Paul has looked great. Oh, wait, 5-0, 4 knockouts, whatever. It looks great. Beats a couple YouTubers, then beats Nate Robinson, who never fought before in his life. He's a basketball player. Goes on to beat Ben Askren, which we all fucking, especially MMA fans, if you know Ben Askren fighting skills, like, that man has no stand-up whatsoever. So I thought it could have been ugly for him. I thought he kind of took the easy way out the first round, just decided, hey, I got hit hard, I'm out of here, let me collect my money. And even Tyron Woodley, like, no offense to Woodley, but it's not the same Woodley. So, like, Jake going into this fight's putting all of it on the line. Like, one knockout against Anderson Silva, a knockout against whoever the hell he fights next. Like, all that shit's just taken away. It's like, oh, yeah, guess what? You were fighting just a bunch of YouTubers. You were fighting a bunch of cans. Like, now look at you when you fight a legitimate fighter. And Anderson Silva's a legitimate fighter. I don't care what anybody says. I know the man's better at kickboxing. And even the clinch work, we saw it. We saw it in this fight, how good the man is in the clinch, because Jake couldn't even get close to him. Like, I know he was trying to hug him, but after a while, Anderson Silva had that, he knows everything in the clinch. The man's a Muay Thai fucking genius. So that dude knows everything. You're not going to get him. Like, you can hug him, but you're not going to get around him like he was at first. So it was just gorgeous. And for Jake to go through that and in the 8th round knock him down in the final round, like, dude, he won all the respect out of me. He was getting fucking tagged up. Like, I know this sounds like a pro Jake Paul video, which it probably is, but he has made me a believer, if I'm being honest. Don't get me wrong, dude's not going to beat Canelo. But, like, let's be real here, man. If he goes on and fights Nate Diaz next, he's probably going to fucking murder the guy. Like, I love Nate Diaz. He's a great boxer and everything, but, like, I think I'm taking Anderson Silva over Nate Diaz in a boxing fight now. Like, no offense to Nate Diaz. He's still the man, and we've shown he's still got the power, or he's still got the chin, I should say. But, man, I don't know. I'm full-blown believer. I literally was kind of worried for this fight. I kind of thought Anderson Silva was going to maybe take him lightly and do the thing where we seen in the Chris Weidman fight, where it's like, oh, he's playing it easy, takes it like taking him easy, takes it on the chin, gets knocked out. He can be lackadaisical, which cost him in his time, which I thought could happen. But I'm not going to lie to you. I know a lot of people aren't used to Anderson Silva, especially watching him fight Jake Paul. A lot of those guys probably haven't watched Anderson Silva before. And I'm sure a lot of people were nervous after that first round, like, oh, Anderson didn't come to fight. He didn't do anything. And it's like, no, at that point, I knew we had the Anderson Silva we needed to be locked in and loaded to win that fight, because that's what he does in his MMA fights. Go back and watch every single one. He takes the first minute or two off just to kind of get you dialed in. And then he's like, okay, I'm the Terminator, locked and loaded. Now you're going out, which he's always done. And we've seen him come out strong round 2. And boy, hats off to both men. Anderson Silva took a beating. Jake Paul took a beating. Both of them were in there. Both of them, even after Anderson got knocked down, like all the talk about him getting knocked out twice in training and stuff, I was worried because he is 47 fucking years old. Like, although he's not the average 47 years old, like, your brain's still taking some hits over your career. Like, you never know. So I was nervous, and for both men to answer every question we've ever had, like, hats off to Anderson Silva. I can't wait to see him go do his thing. I kind of hope they do that GSP little mix up there now that GSP's out of his contract. And then, Jesus, Jake Paul, the sky's the fucking limit for this kid. I know we want to sit here and hate, because it's easy to hate these guys, especially successful people that don't need the love and the praise, but, like, man, let's just take a step back here, guys. Like, think all the shit that you guys do. Like, I know I post videos on YouTube, but I'm not trying to be YouTube famous. I work 2 jobs. Like, I'm trying to, like, maybe run my own company one day, and it's like, those are things, like, I hope I'm successful. You know what I'm saying? I think we all want to be successful. So, like, when I see these people pushing the fucking envelope, like, especially let's stick with fighting. Let's just so it's easy examples. Like Conor fucking McGregor when he became double champ. Went against the grain, is the man, you know? Like, I was rooting for him, shooting for the fucking stars. Daniel Cormier did it, even though I'm not the biggest Cormier fan. Happy for him. And then go to Logan Paul. He boxes Floyd. Like, he's a fucking YouTuber. Goes on and boxes Floyd. Looks good. I know he's got like 50 pounds on him, and it's old Floyd and shit, but he still looked good. Did everything he could possibly fucking do in that fight. And it's like, you know, it's these guys that are just shooting for the fucking stars. Like, I love seeing people become successful, dude. I love seeing people push their fucking limit. And I know we saw, like, Israel Adesanya fail, you know, against Jan Blachowicz when he had his chance at 205. And it's like, dude, I just admire that shit. Like, I know you're not supposed to cheer on losing, but, like, dude, these guys are taking the fucking chance. Like, the chance. Like, Max Holloway when he moved up to fight DP, Dustin Poirier, or when he even offered to fight Khabib for the... You know, it's like, dude, these guys are taking the chance, and they dare to be great. And that's what you got to fucking respect out of them. So, like, you know, if Jake or Logan want to run for fucking president, and then after that they want to be the next Elon Musk or whatever, like, dude, I'm rooting people on, man. I don't even know these guys, but I root everyone on who's out here with a goal, and they're actually putting the work in. Like, dude, shouts out to you guys, man. Like, for real, I'm so fucking impressed. Like I said, I don't think he can go on and beat Canelo yet or anything, but... Dude, he's younger. He's way younger. He's still fucking not even in his prime yet, technically, in fighting. He's still learning. And Canelo's just getting older. And I know he's smarter and stuff, but, like, don't be shocked if Jake fucking catches Canelo here in the next fucking 5 to 8 years. And it's Canelo's turn to be, you know, 40-something years old or whatever the hell he would be at that time. And it's like he's maybe a little slower, doesn't have the chin, and then somehow Jake Paul, you know, I'm just saying there's the Paul brothers, and just for the example here, like, these guys dare to be great, and they push the fucking limit. I mean, Logan's about to fight the fucking, I know WWE's fake, but this dude's about to go on and be the fucking headline of WrestleMania or whatever it is this year, you know, for WWE. He's probably going to box Andrew Tate next year. Like, these guys are doing the damn thing, and I'm super impressed, and I'm super proud of these dudes. Like, and I try to put myself into Jake Paul's situation, like, or in his shoes. I've watched the UFC for 16 fucking years now. Haven't missed it. Literally have not missed a pay-per-view, a card, or anything in 16 years. I've watched it all. I won't lie, I haven't watched all the Ultimate Fighters, and I haven't watched all the Contender Series for Dana White, but I have watched every UFC card. I watch a lot of the Bellator cards, Risen, ONE FC. I watch them all. I don't miss fights. And if I would have had to put myself I'm a Muay Thai guy. I'm not much like, I mean, I can box, but I'm not like I don't want to box. I'd be more comfortable kicking. But if I had to go into a ring with Anderson Silva, I'm shitting my pants. There's no way I think I'm going to be able to beat him, even at 47, just because it's the respect that I have for this guy and what I've seen him do that I don't think that I would be on that route. So for Jake to believe in himself and even be in the fucking shit, like, there was a couple times in, like, round 3 and 4 and 5, like, he was missing Anderson so bad, and you could see him being like, oh, fuck, the dude's not even there. And, like, for him to just mentally keep going through that and the mind games and everything, shouts out to you, dude. I'm fucking impressed. You got a great team by you, strong mental. Like, don't let these motherfuckers tell you anything. Because guess what? If we were all in these boys' shoes, and we were millionaires at 20 years old, 22, whatever it is, we'd all be in jail or canceled or whatever by now because we're fucking stupid. And we're stupid and we don't even have money, boys. So hats off to you guys. Hats off to Anderson Silva. Living legend. I was kind of worried there. I was like, man, Anderson gets knocked out by Jake Paul. Like, what's that going to say about the UFC? But, you know, there is a world, in my opinion, where Anderson does a little bit more. And he could have won that fight. But from the first, I only watched it once, so this could be out of pocket here. And other than the 8th round, and I know that we saw Anderson a little more bloodied, but I honestly thought he had more damaging, like cumulative punches throughout the fight. Jake was just really, every time he'd hit him, like the 4 or 5 times he really hit him, I mean, he hit him. So, but he kept great pace, everything. It was super fucking impressive. So, man, hats off to all of you. And I can't wait to see what's next. I hope they go. I don't care what they do. The Nate Diaz fight, I don't like it for Nate now, but I'm here for Nate to get money. And like I said, GSP Anderson Silva boxing fight. I know it's about 15 years too late for all of us here that have been dying for that fight, and it's not even in the same realm that we won it, but I'm all in. So let's go, baby. And hey, 5th round, Stephen Moustaris as always, and little Gracie Bear over here. Let's go.